Hey, what's happening? If you made it this far, thank you. And I thought it was just worth going through for a minute some of the parts. Voice is kind of gone. That's lockdown voice. You kind of got to get used to lockdown voice now. So this one's actually just kind of like a easy, fun exercise in drop D, and for the most part, it is just normal drop D. I mean, I tried to use a bunch of guitars on this, but it really started off with bass. I just did a quick bass version of like, a verse or two, a couple of bars, a couple of riffs, and then just decided the next day to why not just do the whole thing. So this guitar would normally have an A standard, and really all I did was sort of raise some of the middle strings so that sort of create a normal drop D. So just a D and an A in the middle there. Below that normal D string, there's also just a lower D note. That would be the same D note that the bass is playing, and you have to kind of play it fairly light. If you play it too heavy, it sort of goes out. This string, I mean, this is a 72. This really would not be made to go down this far. It's quite floppy, but it is what it is. It was kind of did this one on a whim. It was just going to be a normal drop D adventure, and I decided to put in that lower note. But the whole thing is really simple, really. It's really just based around three notes for the most part. This is the open string, first and third frets, and then it's mostly just pull-offs in that bit. That's it, really. And this is the little run that goes. And that lower D string just gives it a bit of extra. Press down too hard, it's going to go out a bit. If you strum too hard, it'll go out a bit. So I'm playing really, really close to the bridge for that. Yeah. But I guess partly the interesting thing about this and the fun thing about it, what makes it a good exercise, is the rhythm, really. It's the whole triple feel to the whole thing, really. So you can downpick it, as long as you keep some of those accents in there, but or it's I guess the interesting thing about alternate picking in the triple fields, the first one's going to be down, up, down, and then up, down, up. So I mean, and that's the rhythm in so much sort of traditional Irish music and jigs and reels and things of the sort anyway, so it's not that unusual for me. So that section then is mostly just D. That wasn't particularly interesting to play the whole time, so I just decided to put a couple more things into it. So it goes. And kind of just the first take was kind of improvised around that on bass. Did bass first and then added the guitars. And after that then there's just this other section that sort of leans on the E. That's it, it's just simple power chords. And in between that though there was sort of higher octaves, so the main thing is that rhythm though. So here's the session. You can see this bass. I recorded it as a DI and then I just made another version of it. Put some sounds on it. So it's really just gates and then so a little sort of tube screamer thing and then soft tubes bass amp room. And we blend it together, and that's that. The marching thing, well, it's really just me, my shoes on a wooden floor. Other than that, just a lot of EQ and compression. The guitars, well, really there's a take each. There's one with the bridge pickup and one with the 2 pickups of the Jazzmaster. These were all recorded as DI, so I used this Cakewalk, this built-in TH3 for the guitar sound. So it's just a gate, a tube screamer type thing, and then some type of head and some type of cab. That's the main sound really for those 2 Jazzmasters. There's not much of that low string in places. PRS had a slightly different sound on it. Tried to keep that one kind of light, there's not much bass in it. And then the Strat was, I guess, this Marshall style head. So that's it. I mean, if you like that, please consider subscribing, and there'll probably be more video game music, 90s video game music coming up soon. Any requests, feel free to write them in the comments. But hey, yeah, thanks a lot for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video.